All right, we're capping one more game here. Nets, Wizards in Brooklyn. Two sets of superstar guards here, Westbrook and Beal versus Kyrie and Harden. Westbrook and Harden used to be teammates, friends become foes. The NBA loves that shit. They'll probably play 50 montages tomorrow of like Westbrook versus Harden. Like, no one cares, but NBA will hype it up. They love that shit. I'm more concerned with, I saw the books open at 8. And the Wizards have been playing some good basketball. So I'm like, hold up, let me cap this one out. That's why I chose this game to do, so let's break it down.
Welcome to the source. Hey, get the source. The source. The source. Hey, get the source.
So as always, the first thing I did, ran the analytics through the spreadsheet with the last 5 games as a sample size. According to the numbers, Nets should be favored in this game by 2.61. So we'll say Brooklyn -3. According to the spreadsheet. Like I said, books open this one at 8, so we need to take a deeper look. As far as injuries in the last 5 games, Kyrie Irving did miss 1 game, but so did Bradley Beal for the Wizards, so that's just a wash. No line movement for those. Now, Davis Bertans did just get hurt for the Wizards, and I know a lot of you are probably like, Davis Bertans, who gives a shit? Like, but I'm telling you, I watched a lot of Wizards game recently because I've been betting them a lot. Bertans is their best spot shooter. And although he gets like, what, 11, 12 points a game, he spreads out the floor for the Washington offense. So he's actually a more important piece than you would think. I'm going to go ahead and move the line a whole point for Bertans out. And I know that seems a little dramatic. I'm telling you, this guy's an important part of the offense. So that brings our line to Brooklyn -4. Let's take a look at the defenses, see which each of their defense struggles with, see if we can find any mismatches there. And I actually found a pretty decent advantage for Brooklyn. Let me tell you something. Number one, Brooklyn's defense statistically is not nearly as bad as you think. Nearly as bad as I thought either. I'm guilty of it too. They took so much heat for playing bad defense a couple weeks ago. Actually, they've really solidified the defense. It's not that bad, I promise. I was checking it out. They are susceptible, though, to the 3-point shot. I was looking through the analytics, and that's what I found. To beat the Nets, you got to get hot from deep. You got to beat them from outside. The Wizards are what? On their best day, an average 3-point shooting team, and they're playing without Bertans, their best 3-point shooter. They don't have the tools necessary to beat the Nets according to the numbers. So I'm going to move the line a whole 2 points towards Brooklyn for that. So that brings us to Brooklyn -6. Real quick though, I looked at the Wizards defense. They have some trouble stopping bigs and forwards. They've actually played pretty good defense against guards recently. Opposing guards against the Wizards in the last month are shooting 43.5 and 44.7% from the field. So I mean, those aren't elite numbers. So even though you don't think the Wizards defense is that great, they actually match up pretty well with the Nets. They force opposing guards into some bad shots. And if you watch the Nets or know anything about Kyrie or Harden, they have no problem taking bad shots. No hate to either of them, but these two can hurl up some bad shots. So that's a pretty good advantage. Washington's defense is good against guards, and the Nets on offense completely guard reliant without Durant. So I'm going to move it a whole point. I'm going to take our line and move it a whole point back towards Washington, which brings our final cap to Brooklyn -5. Like I said earlier, the books opened this one at Brooklyn -8. When I first saw it, I thought it was too high. After I did the research, it's still too high. At this point, I'm definitely leaning Washington. Make sure you check out tomorrow's episode of The Source. I will finalize this pick as well as finalize all my picks for the night. Uploaded to YouTube 3 p.m. Eastern Time. I will see you then. Source out.